Hi all, Amber Celestial Angel here, and just here to do a video, give guidance of inspiration and insight, hope. So many people seem to be going through a shift, right? There's this energy of change happening, and especially people who are going through kind of an awakening, or in other terms we could say there are different terms for it. Awakening, and you can be going through dark night of the soul, or just these deeper inner feelings of change brewing, and even things in your life happening that are causing changes. So a lot of transformative energies, and I know a lot of people also are feeling very inward. Many people have been in kind of hermit mode, or just really needing that time within the self. And that's what that time should really be taken for, is going within, you know, being drawn away from crowds, away from certain actions or behaviors is really, really prevalent right now. And all that is asking us, to go within and to sit in the self, sit and find what we need to within the self to bring about the changes needed for the better. And that's what a lot of this is about. You know, it can be seen as all this change, this turmoil, this stuff building up within, and it can be seen as either shit, my life is ruined, it's over, or what, you know, a fight, a resistance against it. And that will make it harder, and that will make it more negative emotions come up with that. It will make it, you know, resistance will make it harder and not easier. Right? So take the path of least resistance is the advice here. But also, or you can see it as, okay, if you're aware now, right, I'm bringing this to an awareness that this could be going on within your life. An awareness of, okay, this is happening, these things are happening, whether they're perceived good or bad. Awakening, things coming up within, a lot of emotions, a stirring within. You can view it like that. Okay, I see this, I acknowledge this. What does this mean? What is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to tell me? What do I need to do? What's the action I might need to take to make this change for the better? And not making the change. So choosing to be in that resistant behavior, resistant energy will just draw out a process. It will just draw it out. There are things that need to be learned, and the patterns will keep repeating, or these feelings will keep coming up so long as they are not addressed, so long as that resistance, that ignoring keeps happening, or that fighting keeps happening. So take the time to go within, be within, and find what is trying to be taught, what is trying to come out, what is trying to be seen and heard within yourself. And I'm going to pull a couple cards of guidance for us here, and then I'm going to read a little piece of this book. Okay. So, I got one card, children. Know that your children are protected. So, That seems like a more individual message for somebody. Children, safety. And then we got confrontation. Pick your battles. Maybe this may be something somebody is going through within that change. And I'm really drawn to this lynx in the picture. Lynx and rainbow, dragon, courage, swan is even in here. Grace, courage. All right. Courage to say no more. That's what I'm picking up on. Standing in your own truth and power and integrity and values, and if it is not aligning, to make the change. It is not how many arguments you have had and won, but how many you can avoid by not getting drawn in. You don't make friends by being aggressive and opinionated and insisting on your point of view. You will always offend someone. When you use tact and diplomacy, or maybe a little humor, you can then diffuse the situation and consider the feelings of the other person involved. This does not mean that you shouldn't stand up for yourself regarding important issues. On trivial matters, silence is the most powerful virtue. It is wiser to choose your words with care and pick your battles. The mantra, I stand up for what I believe in and choose my battles wisely. So right, that came up, standing in your power and not allowing that within your energy, but this is more so also those things that may be coming up to let it go. Tact, diplomacy, humor, diffusing, and also if it's a change that needs to occur, that there's something or someone within your life that is not fitting anymore, that is not matching, that you are not matching on an energetic level, or that is draining you, to let it go. And maybe it's as simple as letting it go and not even having to confront the issue, not even having to say much or saying very little before making that choice to depart or let go of that person in a way. All right, and then we have owl. Follow your intuition. An owl is wisdom, seeing truth. And I think that's coming up a lot here. Confrontation, owl, seeing the intuition, following the truth. And those may be things that are coming into your knowing, your sense of awareness during this time of habitation or hermit mode, to follow that guidance. You hold within you some of the qualities and traits of the owl. You may have fine-tuned your intuitive abilities in a sense of inner knowing, or may have become strong-willed, perceptive, and wise. Learn from the silence of owl spirit, which offers lessons of stealth and poise in our everyday lives. If you're about to take on a new venture or let go of some parts of your life that are no longer relevant, it is important that you become more observant. You cannot fool the owl. He is aware of his surroundings at all times. With this message, you can follow your goals to prosperity and heed these qualities to live the life of your dreams. I am wise and intuitive. I follow my inner wisdom to prosperity. So again, yes, listen to the voice within, that intuition, and make changes that are needed. Okay, and today, this little passage here, insight. Genuine seeing is a process of awareness that does not depend on visual proof for validation. Awareness coming up so much all over here. Seeing, being aware. The word insight, which means to see into something, is really a function of seeing with one's inner eyes, or what the Bible terms the eyes of understanding. It isn't always easy to be insightful. We may be distracted and deceived by appearances. We might judge others too quickly or react too defensively. True vision, however, demands that we see beyond actions into their source, and then beyond their source into the soul. The angels ask us to practice seeing with the eyes of understanding. They challenge us to see beyond frustration, irritation, or disappointment of the moment into the underlying reasons for behaviors or events. They also challenge us to see into ourselves, to monitor our responses and reaction patterns, to consider why we create certain situations in our lives, to explore ways in which we can turn apparent misfortune into an opportunity for growth and ultimately good fortune. So as you make changes and let go of things that are not serving for the highest and best, that are dragging your energy, holding on, like these negative, more emotions, as you let those go, you create and make way for better. You're breaking a pattern. You're saying, no more will I allow this. No more am I okay with this. I want better. And so as you let go, you're opening that energy field to receive that better, to receive higher knowledge, higher love, higher vibration. And yes, when I see with my heart and soul, though the night is dark, my true path will always be visible. And I feel that's a good place to end it here. So I wish you all well, and guide for this time being to just listen to the intuition, follow it, tap into that heart and soul, that place that's calling you to come into quiet peace and listen, feel, and make change as necessary for your life, for the betterment. If you would like any session services, you can visit my website, ambercelestialangel.com. Much love and many blessings.